Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 7th of May, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Guyanese and Kings 11 into VPL finals. And in our feature for this evening, Indian Castle Fisher Folk Tournament a successful endeavor, despite unfavorable sea conditions. We'll take this break and I'll be back.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride. Culturama 45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. Between those two moments, separated by 2 days, Ireland bowled 62.1 overs, conceded 463 runs and failed to take a single wicket. The bulk of those 463 runs, 365 of them came on Sunday, as Campbell and Shai Hope put on the biggest opening partnership in one-day history. They came within 7 runs of the biggest one-day partnership for any wicket, a record held by another West Indies pair, Chris Gayle and Manuel Samuels. They came within 17 balls of becoming the first opening pair to bat through the entire first innings of a one-day match. They did, however, become the second pair of openers after Brendan McCullum and James Marshall to both score 150 in one-day innings. It left Ireland an improbable 382 to chase, and they didn't get remotely close. Kemar Roach and Sheldon Cottrell reduced them to 21 for free, and there was no recovering from there, even if there were a couple of bright partnerships involving Kevin O'Brien, who made 68 first with Andy Balminier and then with Gary Wilson. The summarized scores: West Indies 381 for free, Campbell 179, Hope 170, McCarthy 2 for 76, beat Ireland 185, O'Brien 68, Nurse 4 for 51, Gabriel 3 for 44. West Indies winning by 196 runs. Meanwhile, there was real excitement at the Hard Times Playfield on Sunday, 5th May, as the semi-final encounters for the Village Premier Cricket League took place. In Game 1, defending champions, the Guyanese team won the toss and decided to send the SDA Jets team to bat. An early flurry of boundaries by Morton Sr. and Jr. got the Jets off to a flyer, and then came the mix-up between the two, and Morton Jr. was unfortunately run out. Morton Sr. followed shortly thereafter to a stunner of a catch by wicketkeeper Annan, diving full length to his left. The Jets team struggled, but then Xavier Forbes took over the back end of the innings with a flurry of boundaries of his own to get the Jets to a defendable 109 in their 12 overs. The Guyanese team started with Alvin and Rakesh, who went on to score a sizable partnership for their team. However, the Jets team let themselves down badly in the field, with Rakesh misstumped in the first over bowled by Curtis Morton Jr. and Alvin floored twice from consecutive deliveries of Curtis Morton Sr. When Alvin and Rakesh departed, the Jets team tightened the screws as the Guyanese team struggled to get the remaining runs required. However, they just managed to get over the line in the 11th over and secured their spot in the finals. Man of the match, Xavier Forbes. In match 2, the Jabas team batted first against the Kings 11 and were off to a shaky start. However, Bernard Nutsy Buffalo Soldier Thompson swung his bat lustily for 26 to get them to a decent score of 118. However, the Kings 11 had prepared for the big day and had summoned extra help in Adelvin Phillip and Jason Campbell. Adelvin Phillip smashed the ball to all parts of the grounds to thrill the crowd with 73, and Kings 11 got to the target in the 10th over for the loss of just 3 wickets. Kings 11 into the finals, and Adelvin Phillip the undisputed man of the match. The grand finals is now set for Sunday the 12th of May, with SDA Jets scheduled to engage the Jabas team at 1:30 for 3rd place, and at 3 p.m. the big one. The Kings 11 will take on defending champions, the Guyanese. Let's go now to the Hard Times playing field and we pick up the action there. Big shot. Oh, what is this? Well. Oh, shot fire. Shot Barrow. Oh, lovely shot. That's gone for 6 more into the mango trees. Oh, lovely. Lovely shot is gone for 6 more. Those guys. God.
Wait, what's
We got to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
Well, I'm back, and tonight we feature sports fishing. Unfavorable weather was the talk as yesterday's Indian Castle Fisher Folk Association held its 6th annual fishing tournament. That's on Monday, 6th May. The venue for the event was the Indian Castle Bay as per usual. The various captains and crew members showed up at around 5 a.m. with the intention of pushing out to sea, but unfavorable sea conditions forced a late start as they wisely waited for the dangerous waves to subside. Later, the majority of the captains opted not to venture out to sea at all, but the captains of Come Sea and Maud decided to brave the conditions and got the competition going. As the crowd thickened at the venue sometime after 3 p.m., the two boats were spotted coming back in, and shouts of jubilation went up as many persons admitted praying for the safety of the brave fishermen as the sea conditions remained generally ominous. The boats were duly pulled in and their respective catches were duly inspected and weighed, and then followed the mad rush as dozens of persons tried to get in line to buy several pounds of the precious fish. In the interim, there was music throughout the day provided by Blackstone International, Lucky Dip for the children, and the vendors were out in their numbers. Let's go down now to the Indian Castle Bay and we pick up some of the action there. And your thoughts on the party today?
Well, of course, I'm always very happy to be here in my hometown, Indian Castle, for the Fisher Folk Association Annual Fishing Tournament. It's a wonderful, wonderful family affair. People look forward to coming to the event every year. Of course, the weather was not very kind to the fishermen today, and people are a little bit disappointed because a lot of people normally come for the fish. And so the fish was a bit scarce today. Less people, less fishermen went out, and of course there was less fish that was caught. But apart from that, people come not only for the fish, but people come to mix, to mingle. Of course there are the games and so on that's taking place as well, and people come just to have a good time, to mix and mingle with each other.
We'll also get the grand announcement of the winners by the Minister of Sports, the Honorable Eric Evelyn.
The weather was not very kind to the fishermen today, but based on those who would have ventured out, we do have the results, and we have two categories. And in category A, the winner in that category, well actually it's not winners, but in category A, we had Comsey catching 44 pounds, and we have Maud catching 43 pounds.
Wow.
And in category B, which is the long line fishing, the winner for category B, and that winner will get $750. The winner is Abba, and Abba caught 42 pounds. And in second place we have Jermaine Brown with 28 pounds. And third, Slammer, the one who always got the most chaps, 16 pounds.
Well, congratulations to all of the winners. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.